of opposition business.
Thank you, Speaker. And my question is to the Minister for Aged Care, and I refer the Minister to his previous answers. The Minister has just justified the government's decision to delay home care package rollouts from July 1 to November 1 this year by saying, quote, "The legislative framework didn't allow for that start date," unquote. If the government knew its own legislation didn't allow for a 1 July start date this year, why did the Labor government mislead Australians and promise to deliver 83,000 new home care packages in November last year for July 1 this year on a timeline that it knew was impossible?
Call to the Minister for Aged Care and the Minister for Seniors.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I thank the member for his question. What I said was that the implementation of the new Act provided the legislative framework for the Support at Home program. The implementation of the new Act was scheduled for the 1st of July on the basis of feedback from older people all across our country and of the sector themselves. We made the decision to briefly defer the implementation of the new Act to the 1st of November. From the 1st of November, we will be introducing an additional 83,000 packages in the first 12 months of Support at Home, which will be the growth component of the more than 300,000 Australians who are currently receiving care under our Home Care Packages program.
In today's fiery session of Australian Parliament, tensions boiled over as the manager of opposition business grilled the Minister for Aged Care on the government's handling of home care packages. Picture this: an opposition MP firing off pointed questions about why Labor promised 83,000 new packages starting July 1st this year, only to push it back to November, claiming the legislation just wouldn't allow it. He accused them of misleading Aussies right from the get-go last November. The Minister fired back smoothly, explaining that the delay stems from the new Aged Care Act's rollout, which was tweaked based on real feedback from seniors and the sector itself. From November 1st, they're still committing to rolling out those extra 83,000 spots in the first year, building on the over 300,000 folks already getting support at home. It's all part of a bigger push to make aged care more responsive and sustainable, avoiding rushed implementations that could leave vulnerable people in the lurch. But let's zoom out. This exchange highlights the classic political tug-of-war: promises versus practicalities in a system strained by an aging population. On one side, the opposition smells blood, painting it as broken pledges. On the other, the government insists it's about getting it right for everyday Aussies who deserve dignified care without the chaos. If you're into the nitty-gritty of policy battles that affect real lives, this clip is a must-watch snapshot of democracy in action, showing how delays can spark debates on accountability and empathy in governance. In summary, the video captures a sharp parliamentary showdown on aged care reforms, where opposition scrutiny meets government defense, underscoring the challenges of delivering on health promises amid legislative hurdles. It's a reminder that behind the rhetoric, millions of seniors' futures hang in the balance. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more insightful takes on Aussie politics, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join our community. Let's keep the conversation going.